Today we are faced with many choices that will either add to our destruction of the environment or relieve it slightly. From our food choices to our container choices to our transportation choices, these decisions are made by humans all over the world. We need to make it virtually effortless for people to make the environmentally sustainable choice. One area that absolutely must use this strategy is public transportation. Carbon dioxide is the most important anthropogenic greenhouse gas. While industry emissions are decreasing, those related to transportation are expected to rise by more than 50% in the next 20 years. While public transportation is only a small part of the carbon dioxide problem and an even smaller part of the global climate change problem, it is still necessary to make a change. In order to create a more sustainable transit system, companies must invest in hybrid engines that will conserve energy and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Companies should also make sure to manage hazardous materials properly, which will prevent pollution and avoid environmental degradation. When washing buses, companies should also find alternatives to using chemicals that contaminate wastewater. Companies should also reduce bus idling times, which will reduce noise and emissions, conserve fuel, keep engines healthy, and save money. Let's take a look at a company that has implemented some of these strategies. The Champaign-Urbana Mass Transit District has replaced their oldest diesel buses with 23 hybrid diesel-electric buses. In addition, each driver follows a specific idling procedure allowing for no more than 3 minutes of idling at a time. They have installed diesel particulate filters on 51 of their oldest buses. Last year, they installed 2 bus simulators for training so that drivers do not need to be trained and tested on the road. And they've also received a grant to install 10 solar power systems for campus bus shelters. They also participate in the international car sharing program called Zipcar. All of these strategies that the Champaign-Urbana Mass Transit District has implemented are both economically and environmentally beneficial. Economic incentives are seen in savings of fuel, labor, industrial waste, energy use, and idling time. Creating sustainable transit systems is just one of the many lifestyle changes necessary to meet our own needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs.